What's up, people? Back with another reaction. Back with some more Keane as we continue through the 2012 album Strangeland. Thank you again to Phil, as well as all those who've been following along, as well as this adorable kitty who is currently in Sleepland. But the next track in the playlist is Sovereign Light Café, which seems like it has to be a name. Now, whether that's a name of an actual cafe or one created for the narrative of the song remains to be seen, and I will probably not know after we hear the song in any case, but yes, if this isn't a proper noun name, I will be surprised. Let's give it a listen and see what I can pick up. This is Keane, the song is Sovereign Light Cafe, and it's from their 2012 album Strangeland.
I'm going back to a time when we owned this town, down Powdermill Lane and the battlegrounds. We were friends and lovers and clueless clowns. I didn't know I was finding out how I'd be torn from you when we talked about things we were gonna do. We were wide-eyed dreamers and wiser too. The Palace Arcade and watch night coming down on the Sovereign Light Cafe. I'm begging you for some sign, but you still got nothing to say. Don't turn your back on me, don't walk away. I'm a better man now than I was that day. Let's go down to the rides on East Parade by the lights of the Palace Arcade and watch night coming down on the Sovereign Light Cafe. Let's go down to the bandstand on the pier, watch the drunks and the lovers appear to take turns as the stars of the Sovereign Light Cafe. I wheel my bike off the train up the North Trade Road and look for you in Marley Lane. In every building, every street sign. Oh, why did we ever go so far from home? When you got nothing to hide, you can't change who you really are. You can get a big house and a faster car. You can run away, boy, but you won't go far. Let's go down to the rides on East Parade by the lights of the Palace Arcade and watch night coming down on the Sovereign Light Cafe. Let's go down to the bandstand on the pier, watch the drunks and the lovers appear to take turns as the stars of the Sovereign Light Cafe. Sha-la-la-la-la-la-dee-day. Yeah, I'm going where the people know my name.
They. Oh, I like that bird song at the end. I didn't expect that. They just really know how to make their style of music, and indeed, even though you could generally call a lot of what they do like synth pop or just, good pop music, they definitely have their own flavor, and damn don't they do it well. Again, I keep saying, it's like there's never a song of theirs where I don't find it compelling, and a number of people have commented like, yeah, they really don't make any bad songs, but it's like, it's more than that. It's like they know their style of pop or synth pop, and they just, they hit it again and again and again in a way that is fresh every time. So it's like, it doesn't feel like they're making the same song. And don't get me wrong, there's bands I like, some of the punk bands I like Bad Religion, like, a lot of their songs sound like each other, but it's such a good style that, and their lyrics are so good that, it doesn't matter to me that a lot of their catalog sounds like, they just change a chord here, a chord there, and it's the same type of song. It's not the same here. Like, they really do have some, different melodic runs and so on, but the particular flavor that it's like they just know what they do well and they keep doing it. So that does stand out to me. Nevertheless, what I got from this lyrically or thematically is that the places and the sights and sounds and activity that constitutes the home area of the narrator and seemingly this woman, that, like, it sounds like maybe they're not together anymore. I mean, he's even saying, like, we used to be friends and lovers, so it is kind of like a retrospective, and it sounds like they're not together, at least in the same way anymore. But it's also like he's saying, like, don't leave, don't go, and, you can try to go, you can try to, get a bigger house and get a faster car and to be something beyond what you've been, but you're not going to get far, and, we never should have gone this far away from our home in the first place. And so it's like there's a bit of nostalgia in it. Again, talking about the lights of the arcade and the way the, lights and the stars hit the sovereign Light Café, but also, like, looking out from a point of view or a place that, viewing the local area and going down to the pier and seeing the bandstand and the, the other folks and the couples and so on walking around. So it's like, it's almost like a love letter to where they grew up, and an indication that the emotional experience of these two people, it's like tied to this place and to these locations and experiences. So yeah, like, it sounds like things aren't what they used to be, but he's also saying, like, I think, like, I'm a better man than I was on that day. So it's like he's saying, don't give up on him, or, he's as suited now as ever, more suited now to make this worthwhile and rewarding for the other person. So yeah, again, it sounds like things didn't work out the way that maybe they could have, but that they're still in contact maybe, and at the very least that he's saying, try me now, I'm better than I used to be, and wanting all these locations and sights and sounds to be part of their experience still, maybe. So yeah, that's my best stab at the lyrics, but again, I enjoy the keyboard runs. There were these, like, this piano chord succession which really sort of conveyed the emotion and was the main, like, melodic thrust of the song. And again, I love those explosions into the chorus. And in fact, in this case, there was a nice, like, snare drum roll, like, build up to the measure changes when it would get to the, the chorus. So yeah, definitely a lot of, like, epic feeling to the tune, including in the sonics. And again, Chaplin's voice, there was that one moment where he, like, really soared. He's already in a real, like, vibrant place vocally, but then there was that one moment where he really ramped it up for the last line, and that one, that hit, that definitely gave me a, like, visceral response. So yeah, I'll keep saying it, his voice is in rarefied territory. There are few voices that just have that rich sound to them, and he is definitely, the secret weapon of the band, if you will. So another great one from Keane. Let me know what you think, and maybe by the time we get back to them again, she will no longer be in Sleepland. So I will see you then. Peace.